Would you still trust someone if the person you loved started exploring desires you never saw coming? Hey there, my friend. I'm really glad you decided to join me today. If it's your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with someone who enjoys emotionally complex stories. Also, let me know in the comments which country or city you're watching from. I read every single one of them and I love hearing your thoughts. Now sit back. Because what started as a quiet breakfast turned into a turning point that neither of them could take back. The morning had been like any other. Light streamed through the windows, soft music played from the kitchen speaker, and the smell of cinnamon toast filled the air. Marcus sat across from Lena, his wife of 9 years, sipping slowly from his mug. It was peaceful, even comforting, until Lena said something that froze the air between them. "It wouldn't be the worst idea, you know," she said casually without looking up. "Trying something different. Maybe even fun." Her tone was light, almost playful. But there was an undertone, a quiet challenge nestled beneath her words. Marcus looked up, catching her expression, trying to decode it. He smiled faintly, but something in his chest tightened. "Different, how?" Lena didn't answer right away. She took a slow sip of coffee, then set her cup down. "You know, maybe inviting someone in. Just once." Marcus blinked. The suggestion felt so out of place, dropped into their routine like a stone into still water. He searched her eyes, hoping to see mischief, a grin, anything to suggest she was joking. But she simply stood up, brushed the crumbs from her lap, and walked away, leaving the weight of her words behind. The days that followed. In the days after, Marcus couldn't stop thinking about that conversation. Something had shifted, quietly but unmistakably. Her comment clung to his thoughts like a burr, tugging at his peace. It wasn't the suggestion itself that disturbed him most. It was the calm certainty in Lena's voice. Like she'd been thinking about it for a while. At first, he convinced himself it was a joke. Random thought. But by the 4th day, it was clear Lena wasn't pulling his leg. That morning, Marcus put his mug down harder than he meant to. Lena glanced at him, sensing the tension. He took a breath and asked plainly, "Were you serious about the 3 of us?" Lena raised an eyebrow. "You mean me, you, and Trevor?" "Trevor. Marcus's best friend." Her voice carried that same playful lilt, but her eyes held something more. Curiosity, maybe even hope. "I was half joking," she continued. "But also half curious. We've been together so long, Marcus. It doesn't have to be him. I just think exploring could be exciting. Maybe it's time to let go of some boundaries." He stared at her, trying to stay calm. Was she really suggesting an open relationship? Or was this just about thrills? For Lena, it felt like a spark. For him, it felt like stepping off a cliff. "I just don't think I can do that," he said quietly. Her face didn't crumple, but something behind her eyes dimmed. "I get it. I really do," she replied, her voice soft. "I was only hoping you'd be open to the idea. Not for anyone else. For rediscovery." Marcus makes a plan. 4 days after that, Marcus wrestled with his emotions. Part of him wanted to meet her halfway, to show that he wasn't rigid or stuck in the past. Maybe Lena just wanted to feel alive again. Maybe they both did. So he made a plan. With Lena's birthday coming up, he decided to surprise her. A gourmet dinner, candles, a beautifully set table, everything she loved. But he added a twist he thought would astonish her. If she wanted to be adventurous, he would play along on his terms. When Lena appeared at the top of the stairs that evening, her expression lit up with excitement. She looked radiant, intrigued. Her eyes sparkled, clearly expecting someone else to arrive soon. She was thinking of Trevor. He could tell. And then the doorbell rang. Lena practically skipped to the door, but when she opened it, it wasn't Trevor standing there. It was Alina, her best friend. Lena froze. Her face betrayed her confusion instantly. Alina walked in smiling, completely unaware that she just stepped into a ticking time bomb. Marcus approached with a smile. his tone smooth but deliberate. Alina doesn't know anything. But I thought maybe we could explore this together. Just see what happens. Lena's expression shattered. Her eyes lost their spark. Her shoulders dropped. Dinner was excruciating. Lena barely spoke. Marcus kept trying to keep things light, but his voice sounded hollow even to himself. Alina eventually noticed the tension and politely excused herself early. The fallout. As the door closed behind Alina, a heavy silence fell. "That was your idea of a surprise?" Lena asked, her voice icy. Marcus tried to explain, fumbling. "I thought it was what you wanted." Lena's eyes welled up, not with anger but disappointment. "You don't get it, do you?" she whispered. "It wasn't about someone else. It was about us. I wanted to feel close to you again. I wanted something raw, something real. Not a stunt." Her words hit him like a freight train. His grand plan, his attempt at seduction, it had completely missed the mark. She continued, voice trembling. "You looked at me, and instead of seeing me you saw a problem to fix. With someone else." Marcus couldn't speak. Shame rooted him in place. Without saying more, Lena turned and headed upstairs. He stayed behind, sinking into the silence of the dimly lit room. A dangerous thought. And then something even darker crept into Marcus's mind. Back when she mentioned Trevor, she was animated, teasing, alive. But with Alina, her energy had turned cold. What if it wasn't about adventure at all? What if it was about control? What if it was about Trevor specifically? Marcus leaned back and whispered to himself, "Maybe for my birthday, I'll suggest exactly what she wanted. Me, her, and Trevor. Let's see how she reacts when the tables turned." But as soon as he thought it, something inside twisted. Would that prove anything? Or would it just push her further away? "So, what do you think, my friend?" Was Lena sending mixed signals? Did Marcus take things too far? Or was this just a case of two people wanting connection in completely different ways? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. If this story hit you hard, check out the others on my channel. There are plenty more emotional twists and unexpected turns waiting for you. Until next time, take care. And don't forget to listen carefully to the people you love. See you in the next one.